What image continues here. Now, back in 2019, this was the release of Disney's live-action film remake of Aladdin, which starred Will Smith as the genie. Which, by the way, I thought Will Smith was great as the genie. I mean, was he as good as Robin Williams? Obviously not, but that's because he wasn't trying to make it a Robin Williams impersonation, which I thought was perfectly there. He did his own thing as genie. I just thought he was excellent. Now, of course, Will Smith got lots of heat last year for obvious reasons when he slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. And big question has been made, like, of course, the last shit was actually announced before the Oscars, obviously. I believe back in 2020 was first announced, or probably 2019, around the time when it was first released. Well, according to reports, looks like Will Smith might actually be coming back as a J-Day. According to The Sun, Will Smith is reprising his role as the genie in Disney's Aladdin chain. The live-action sequel would be Smith's first role since he slapped the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth at the Oscars. Ever since his slap, Smith stepped back from the spotlight to reflect on his actions. Learning from the incident, he repositioned himself for a Hollywood comeback. According to IMDb, Andre Berloff and John Gaddens will write the Guy Ritchie directed sequel inspired by 1001 Nights series of Middle Eastern folk tales. If all goes according to plan, cameras could be rolling by the end of the year for a 2025 release. The Sun spoke with an insider close to the film for his report. According to the individual, this will be one of the first movies Will Smith has shot since the Oscar slap, and it was quite surprising given that it will be for a, that it will be for a kids film. Adding, stating he has done a lot of work on himself and the consequences is that it will be a very much in the past by the time the movie is released. Yeah, this actually does come out in 2025. Will literally be 3 years away from the slap. So come on, like, are you gonna? Should he be down for like since 2025? Come on, people. Anyway, he the first one was a huge success, so it would be silly not to make another, and it would be a great shame to have to recast Will over what happened. So Disney is keen to stand by him and bring him back into the fold. Now, of course, Guy Ritchie, he is also working on a Hercules sequel, so no word if Guy Ritchie will be back, but I could totally see him maybe coming back once, because who knows when Hercules is going to come out, but who knows. But hey, I would definitely love to see Will Smith coming back as Genie. Uh, what direction they go with this could be cool. I mean, obviously, get me and Masao coming back as Aladdin, Naomi Scott as Jasmine will be cool. So we'll see what direction they're going to go with this. So yeah, it should be interesting to see how how they're even going to handle a sequel, and with Will Smith coming back, I think it could be really intriguing. So we'll have to wait and see. Anyway. Let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on the reports about Will Smith possibly returning as Genie for another Aladdin film? Do you think are you even interested in checking out another Aladdin? Do you think Will Smith will come back as a Genie? Are you hoping he does return? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Sirius Sign